Next on the docket, this is a new segment. we're calling it a segment, anyways. This segment is called "Get That Take Out of Here." All right, so up on so we got a take. We need to whoosh. We need to fucking smash into the fucking bleachers, okay? And that take was Trae Young, a very promising young point guard for the Atlanta Hawks. He had something to say. He was asking on Twitter. He's like, after the Drake album dropped, he's like, does this mean Drake just passed Hove? Insinuating that, is Drake now a better artist than Jay-Z? No. Now, my initial response to this was, now, I don't want to sound like a dick, like I'm a Drake hater or anything. I live in Toronto. Drake does great things for the city. Drake seems like a good person. I don't hate people who, just because they are making money or because they're successful, like, I mean, I wouldn't say, like, because, a pop star sells more albums or their songs are more popular that they are necessarily better. And before, like, the 90s, maybe early 2000s, maybe 80s, that could have been the case, that the popular stuff didn't necessarily mean that just because you were popular it was bad or it was shit. But now, today, you cannot be a good artist. A great artist and be very popular, because it's just if you're a popular artist, is because you are very watered down, you're very corporate friendly, you don't say things that offend people, you try to placate to the lowest common denominator, you try to offend as little people as possible. So, and that's the opposite of where good art comes from. So the so now that I've said all that, like, my initial response was that I don't think that, I think The Motto is the only Drake song that can compare with Jay-Z's, say, top 30. And that's legit. That's a legitimate criticism, or not criticism, but it's a legitimate take, because I'm not a critic of Drake, but I mean, I think if you think that Drake is on any kind of level with Jay-Z, you're very mistaken and you're very off. And I think you need to listen to some better hip hop. And I really don't know what to tell you at that point. I just don't. I would not respect your opinion that you listen to you listen to Jay-Z's entire catalog and you listen to Drake's entire catalog, and you think that the two are comparable at all. And I'm not the biggest Jay-Z guy either. Like, I think Blueprint and Blueprint 2 were his last, like, really great albums. The Black Album was like the start of the denouement of Jay-Z, but by then, like, he had already amassed, like, so many good songs, and the songs are real. Like, the songs are maybe with Drake the issue is, like, all of it is ego with him. Like with Jay-Z, you can see that that is a guy who genuinely had to work his way up from nothing. That that created an empire and created art from nothing, and that he really you can tell he has a lot of heart and a lot of soul, and he really reflects like a struggled life. Like nothing came easy to him, and even if you go like by lyrics, also like name one song that Drake has that is like lyrically better than like Jay-Z's top 25. You just can't. He's not a better lyricist. And also, Drake has some of the fucking wackest beats I have. At some, he needs to find someone to work with that reflects his style, that he can work with exclusively. Like some of these beats are like straight up a fucking joke. Like, oh yeah, I'll fucking kill that. Like, do. Yeah, I'll rap on that. I'll rap on that, and it's just that on a loop, like the whole fucking song. And like, it's good that he can create so freely, and that you can give him anything, and that. But I mean, like, you have enough money to find a solid producer to do your shit. Like, you shouldn't settle for these like very simple ass beats. Like, you don't need to do that. Well, maybe he does, I don't know, but that's my take anyways. No Drake hate, but like, I mean, like, don't compare him with Jay-Z, just like I would say, don't compare Jay-Z to fucking Tupac, because he ain't Tupac. And that's where I'm like, I differentiate myself. Whereas, like, some people think Jay-Z is like the greatest, the GOAT. And honestly, he's good at making good hits, but also having like a ruggedness, and having like a soul to them, that's like, and being like a very high quality lyricist, where like, it's just, we're gonna go on about this in my music takes a lot in the upcoming future, and like what I feel differentiates good from bad music. Let's not dive into it too deeply, other than to say to Trey Young with that tweet, get that tweet out of here, get that trash out of here.